Hey guys, 941 Garage here. Hey, sorry for my voice. I've been kind of sick lately, but here I'm just gonna show you guys the progress that I've gotten so far. So I've pieced everything together already. Everything is how I want it. I got all my coolant lines, my oil drain, feed. Everything is already pre-mocked up on this, just on this scrap motor. Well, it's not scrap, I'm gonna build it later, but for now it's scrap. I did say I was gonna go with the G series turbo, but it was just kind of out of my price range. So I just went with the Gen 3 GTX 3584 RS. It is a twin scroll, so this thing's gonna spool up fast, really fast. And we also got the T51R. We're gonna give that a try. So I'm just gonna give you guys a quick rundown of kind of what I used and how I routed everything. So for my oil drain, I kind of just bought this fitting off eBay. I kind of don't know what it's called, but it's not really an AN. It's more of just like a hose barb fitting. So what I basically converted everything to, I know it's probably not ideal and it's probably too small, but I converted everything to 4 AN, all steel lines. This is just custom wrap that I just kind of put on. Just silicone with fiberglass infused, I guess. But I'm gonna be trying out 4 AN. Okay, so my coolant drain runs from here all the way to the bottom, and it drains to this back port. I didn't really want to use the front port because I think it was just gonna be too clustered to put everything, you know, in one spot, especially where you're gonna have the intercooler piping and, you know, all your vacuum hoses. You know, I just think it was gonna be too clustered, so I just routed it all the way back there. And then for the feed, as you guys can see, this is the water pipe. I just welded a 4 AN bung, and then we just got a 90, and then it comes back around here, and then it just feeds straight to there. I used the straight fitting here because this banjo fitting did not work on this side, so I just used a straight. And then the oil is just gonna route this way. So hopefully everything goes smooth and I won't have any issues. Unfortunately, I will be selling this cover. It'll probably be sold by the time I post this video, but I had issues. The turbo was just hitting right here and I don't want to modify it. All right guys, so I uninstalled the kit. It's pretty easy. It took about, you know, I'd say 2.5 hours to fully get the kit out of there. I did it without dropping the subframe. Hopefully I can install the new kit without dropping the subframe, which I'm pretty sure I will be able to. All right, so a few hours later and I finally got this manifold installed. It was pretty difficult. It was kind of hard to get to the bolts, and there was a certain way that you were supposed to install this manifold. Like I had to lift the motor up, and then I had to drop this down there, like this half of the manifold, and then bolt this part of the manifold first, and then that part. Also, I did run into an issue with my strut tower. This housing is so much bigger than on my old turbo, so it was hitting the strut tower. But, you know, there's always a solution to a problem. Also I already got my feed, my oil drain, and this is my coolant feed. And I stopped to install my coolant drain, and that'll wrap everything up. All right, so this is where I'm at right now. The turbo's just kind of mocked up at the moment. I have all my coolant, feed, and returns just all mocked up, just to make sure everything fits. I kind of don't like, I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm trying to focus it for you guys, but my drain, it's very close to the strut tower, and it's like just snugly sliding through that wastegate, which there's still a little bit of room. And I also heat wrapped it, so I mean, I think I should be good. I don't think I should have any issues, but the wastegates and the dump tubes were pretty easy to install. I thought they were gonna be a lot harder, but they were really easy. The turbo actually sits really nice I like how it's, you know, it's kind of away from the valve cover and a little bit pushed back. My other turbo was closer to the valve cover and more right here. But see, we have pretty decent, good clearance, amount of clearance between the strut tower and the turbo, which blanket should just slide in there pretty snug. All right, so I just finished up plumbing my wastegates. I'm gonna show you guys a picture of a diagram of how the tubing from that wastegate. I might have a cover, so it's gonna hide most of it. But also I did have to, this is I think a 1/4 NPT to a barb fitting. I have to drill and tap. All right, so we're almost coming to an end. There's just 2 more things that are the major things that I need to finish up, is the downpipe and the turbocharged pipe. Probably gonna use these scrap pieces that I have, you know. As for the downpipe, sadly, I can't use this downpipe that came with the kit. It just doesn't work on my turbo. This this 3-inch V-band does not work. I'll have to use the one that came with the turbo, so I'm gonna have to cut this one off. Also, I'll have to cut this piece off because, as I don't know if you guys know, but I have a 3-inch V-band all the way at the end, so I'm gonna have to make that work. Turbocharged pipe is on. Guys, this is just temporary, so you know, don't roast me for that. That's just temporary. The only thing I haven't finished yet is the downpipe. I'm just gonna, you know, prime the car and start it. Doesn't that look good? It is open dump right now, but I just really want to go take it for a test drive. But man, that looks good.